YouTube family. Give me 1 second. Yo, what's good, YouTube family? Been a long time since I did a live. 2026, I'm getting into my live stream bag. Right now, what I want to do, I just want to do a quick video for everybody. You know this channel, welcome to the channel. It's called Professional Development with Ade, where I'm giving you guys professional development tips from an auditing perspective. If you don't know me, I've been working in an office environment for the last 20 years. Been doing it for a long time, been auditing for the last 20 years. Fun, a lot of lessons. I audit businesses, so it's a lot of lessons that I could give you guys, the audience. And a lot of things in auditing or just in the work environment in general is pretty practical. It's simple. It's not too hard. So the purpose of this channel is to use real world experiences, trending topics, news, sports, in order to make you a better person, a better employee, just a better business partner, all of those type of things. So that's an introduction of who I am. Now let's get to it. Right now in this live stream, I'm gonna discuss about 5 lessons that I learned from just holiday parties, period. I've been to so many holiday parties. You got to think I've been working in an office environment for the last 20 years. So holiday parties is something that I've experienced. They're fun, good way to know people. So right now, I just want to discuss probably the 5 tips that I have that I learned about this year and the years in the past. So let's get to it. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, share out this video, follow, hey man, and leave a comment. Let's have a discussion about things that you learned during office parties. So the first one is to show up and show out. We're no longer in a COVID generation. A lot of us in the past, back in the day, about 10 to 20 years ago, when I first started using office every single day, people hated holiday parties and they didn't show up because they had to see their coworkers all the time. And then COVID came along. Now with COVID that's coming along, COVID kind of changed things as far as office parties, where we didn't have office parties. Office Christmas parties weren't a big deal because it was COVID. Nobody actually came in. Well, we're done with COVID. Yo, what's good? Hey, troll, do whatever you want, but share this page out and make sure you follow. I will be reading comments. Let me know your experiences with office or work parties. Yo, what's good? So, like I was saying, 2022, once we started returning back into the office, you don't have an option of holiday parties. Back in the day, during the COVID generation, yes, you had the option. Nobody actually wanted to go in. But now, 2025, you got to show up to these office parties. It is what it is. You know, people say, hey, man, I don't want to go to this office party. I don't want to see my coworkers. Now, with the rise of artificial intelligence, job loss, and things in that, the best way to get to know your fellow employee is to show up to the holiday parties. And that is one aspect that I do want you guys to know is during COVID, yes, you had the option of not showing up. After COVID, a lot of us was working from home, but now a lot of us are back in the office. I'm based out of Washington, D.C. Most of my friends that used to work from home have to go in at least 4 days to 5 days a week. Me, I used to work from home about 4 days a week. I had to go into the office 1 day. Now I have to go into the office 5 days a week. With that being said, I see my coworkers all the time, but we're not back in the day where you see your coworkers and you don't want to have to deal with them, so you don't have to show up for the holiday party. No, 2025, you got to go to the holiday parties. You got to show your face. So we're not in a COVID generation where you're just going to not show up. So use the holiday parties, your work holiday parties, as a point to, get to know your fellow coworkers. So be present, show out, show team spirit because we're dealing with AI. Your job isn't that important anymore because it's a robot that could do it. So the best way to show out is to make it to those holiday parties. The second aspect that I do want to tell you guys that I've seen this year is that during holiday parties, I'm reading the comments too. During holiday parties, make sure you don't get too drunk. A lot of us, we see free liquor. We see a time to have fun, to let loose. You get to see your boss in a different type of environment. If you get too drunk, you will be the laughing stock of the company. You never want to get too drunk. I don't care if you're at a corporate party. I don't care if you're out with your coworkers during Christmas time. Do not get too drunk because that stain will stay. It'll be a stain on your reputation forever. So you do not want to get too drunk. Yes, the liquor might be free. Yes, you might be having a great time with your coworkers, but you want to make sure that you just do not get too drunk. So that's another aspect is don't get too drunk. I've seen it before. I'll say this. I remember one time during Christmas when I was coming up, this wasn't at the office, but this was with fellow coworkers where I wanted to show out I was young. I was like, yo, I want to show that I could drink with the older employees. Man, they drunk me under the table. I remember that night. Like, I know I don't even remember that night. That's how drunk I got. Trying to show off in front of my fellow employees, drinking way too much and throwing up the entire night. So during the holiday parties, what I learned is the employee that gets too drunk is the one that's going to have a horrible reputation, a bad stain on your name. So during your holiday parties, make sure you don't get too drunk. And I will be reading comments. Merry Christmas to everybody. Also, too, if you have any type of experiences at your job when it relates to Christmas parties, leave a comment. Leave a comment below. All right, let me see. I do have it on my phone. The third thing that I want to tell you guys. Okay, so Listing Lore says, now that I'm older, I can only handle a few drinks and it's usually beer. Yes. So if you are going into that work, that holiday party for your job, stick to beer, wine. Do not do the hard liquor. Sometimes you'll have employees try to peer pressure you. They want to see you drunk. They want you to act a fool. They want you to get tore up. So to me, stick to beer or wine and just don't drink at all. The third thing that I want to tell you guys that you should not be doing is avoid flirting with fellow coworkers. It's the holiday season. You're feeling jolly. Everything is, you might be drinking. You might be drunk. Then you take that opportunity. You get that liquor courage to talk to your fellow coworker. And you're starting to flirt. You're starting to do things that are inappropriate. You might say some inappropriate comments. And I want to tell you guys is, if you did not get her throughout the year, then during the Christmas holiday season, it might not work out. So I say this, you never want to flirt with your coworker during the Christmas holiday season. I know that's the time when a lot of people shoot their shot. It's the end of the year. They say, hey, I might not be at the job, whatnot, things of that nature. But I will say this, it's not a good look. So if you do have that coworker that you do have a crush on, I would say if she's flirting with you, that's another thing. I mean, do what you want. But what I've seen in the past is a lot of people, oh wait, well, let me read the comment. What if she's flirting with you? If she's flirting with you, hey, shoot your shot. Who am I to tell you not to? But I'm saying that if you have a coworker and you guys just work together and you never really flirted with her, then Christmas time might not be the best time. Now you have a little bit more courage. I say this, if you do have a coworker and you guys flirt with each other throughout the year, that's one thing. But if you never really said anything to her, Christmas time, you might have a little, all right, read your comment. Chantrell, if you're a kid, I'm going back home now. I can have to take my daughter out. Your God, GD speech It's the third one. Okay. So yeah, shout out for the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get as many people. And also too, I want us to have a community where we're able to learn from each other. You could be young, you could be old. I mean, I learn from my kids all the time. So so as I was saying is, if you have a coworker, you do have a crush on her, just talk to her during your regular season. Don't wait on the Christmas time because those things are awkward. People just get a lot more courage during Christmas time. So stay away from that if you ask me. The fourth one is to get involved and join games. Like I said earlier, we're in the COVID generation. I mean, we're in the post-COVID generation. Now we have to go into the office. Take the opportunity to join games, have conversations. That's how you build engagement. That's how you build trust. That's how you have better leadership. Hey, you could be great at a game, and all of a sudden you might get picked for that promotion. You never know. A lot of promotion is just based off of who you know and who likes you. And are you a good team player? Let's say that you won a management position, but you never really had an opportunity to show your leadership skills. Well, Christmas party comes, now you're leading the game. You did a great job. People are competitive. You really never know how you could get that promotion, how you could advance in your career. You might be able to show a leadership characteristic that wasn't in display back in the day. Well, I'm sorry, but shout out to you. So I say that is get involved with the game, have conversations too, because you never really know what people are going through. Christmas time, a lot of people open up. You never know. People are sick, people have family issues. So take that team building, take that opportunity to talk to your fellow coworkers and just, enjoy each other's company. So you do want to take that time during the Christmas time, the Christmas party time, to interact with your fellow coworker. And the fifth thing that I have is just to have fun. You could be professional. You could have work all the time, but we are human. We all interact with each other. We all have to work with each other. Even if your own boss, you still have to work with somebody. You still have to have some sort of customer. So take that time, take this Christmas time to have fun. Enjoy each other. Like I said, like I said in the past, is you never know what your fellow coworker is going through. So take that opportunity to communicate, to have fun, talk with each other, and come into the Christmas season with a good attitude. With that being said, Christmas is tomorrow. Everyone have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. Those are my 5 tips / advice that I'm going to give you guys. COVID season is here, is done. So there's no excuse. You got to show up to your Christmas party. And let me see, what's the second one? Don't get too drunk because you will be the laughing stock. The third one is flirting with your coworker. Don't do it. Don't think it's a good idea. Fourth one is to get involved and participate. It's a great way to show off your skill. And the fifth one is to have fun. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for your professional development needs. From an auditing perspective, I'm using sports, training topics, things that's going on in your life. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share this video out. Peace.